Local small business is being impacted by DOGE cuts in a big way. It says federal government credit cards are now being declined.
Government contracts are also on the chopping block. This is as the Trump administration aims to eliminate government waste, and thousands of federal workers are getting laid off. Fox 5's Kim Passoff continues to follow the local impact.
This is the website of Splashbox Marketing. They've had contracts with all sorts of government agencies. They make sure that their websites are compliant with laws requiring them to be accessible to the disabled, specifically the visually impaired. But for now, everything is on hold.
We do remediation for the entire national park system. So anything that is on a national parks website, we touch. So we're talking probably about 100,000 documents a year.
Jenny Waltz started Splashbox Marketing in 2006 in Southern California, but 3 years ago moved to Nevada along with several employees.
We headed there because it's a no state tax and business friendly.
They ensure things like monthly newsletters will work with programs that read websites aloud.
Part of Sight Individual is navigating a website or a document that they've downloaded from a website. They are using a screen reader. And what we do is we go behind the scenes and we do the programming to tell that screen reader how to read that document.
It is federal law that government websites must be accessible for millions of Americans who are hard of sight. But Walt says the money for their services is now gone.
And we would go to run these credit cards for jobs that we had finished, and they were getting rejected because they had been frozen. And so this caused a lot of panic, as you can imagine, with the USDA and the national parks as they were trying to run their credit cards. And so they started calling around, began to find out that a lot of the upper level management had all been fired. And so they didn't know who to turn to, but all of their spending power had been cut off.
It is a huge loss for the small company. Government contracts account for about 40% of their business. Federal government, the last client they thought wouldn't be paying their bill.
We probably have about $40,000 to $50,000 sitting out there in jobs that we've done. We're done. And we're not going to get paid for. We don't know when we're going to get paid for. Because I really hate to start letting people go. And the hope is that maybe this will turn around in a month or two.
The small business is still evaluating their options on how to get paid for the work already done. They're reaching out to the Small Business Administration and Nevada's representatives. The CEO tells me that she is hitting the phones hard, trying to reach out to the private sector to make up for those lost government contracts. Kim Passoff, Fox 5 News, local, Las Vegas.